Now so yeah, saying nigga, I don't give a fuck right now, nigga.
Oh,
I'm gonna say nigga like, oh, nigga like, oh, my fault, my fault. Yo, what's up, y'all? I mean, um, I'm coming out 2024. It's gonna be called Gooch Game.
Gooch game. Gooch. Gooch. I'm good. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Gooch game is, but yeah, I'm good. I'm just chilling. You turn the volume down.
Oh no. That's
Wait,
very
what the
interesting.
fuck?
Well, me personally, I've never played Persona 3, but I do know what goes down. So it's like whatever. I don't bother to fucking play that shit. But I've almost kind of experienced the same thing with Persona 5. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hate on, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There might be mad people going, oh man, why you hate on? I just don't like her, bro. I don't see why people play her, bro. Like, yeah, she got the fire thing. But guess who also has the fire thing? If you play your cards right. Joker. I don't get it, bro. Like, okay, at first she was cool when it was you, Morgana ever used. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it was cute. After that, she's useless. Once you get Makoto Yusuke, you don't need her no more. Especially, especially if you have fire and like sleep. And mind you, you don't even need to use sleep. You don't need to use dizzy any of that. You don't have to use any of those. You can go through the game without using status ailments. Maybe for like, lowering somebody's like attack or whatever. You don't need it. Guess what? That's her main thing to make people go to sleep and fire. You don't need that. Sometimes she heals, but guess what? You got Makoto for that, bruh. Sick of it. I'm tired of people meet by the like she cool. I did her confidant. I guess it's all right. Nah, I mean, I only did it for Shiho because for some reason they don't allow you to see Shiho. Like, hmm? Confused. I hate on. I don't like on. Uh, hopefully there's no new character. in Persona 6 that's built like on, or look like on, or sounds like on, or has the same setup as on. If they do have the same setup of fire, they better change it to something else, bro. Because it seems like anytime there's a character with fire, it stinks. I'm looking at you, Yukiko. Shut up. Damn. True. Very true. But they need to do it better. They need to do it better. All right. They need to do it way better. Hate it, bro. And even then, you have people like Yusuke who has AoEs, his physicals, they literally rival fucking Ryuji. And Ryuji's like the greatest physical, nigga. Like, there's so many people that's even Haru. I mean, I like Haru, but she's cool too to use. Better than On. I don't want On. Fuck On. Yeah, because right next to her is Morgana. But even then, Morgana's kind of cool. Ugh, oh, no, man. No.
Some shit I hate. Okay. Overloaded bullshit. And the way I describe it is like whether it's a character in a game, whether it's an enemy, whether it's a boss, when they just when they just clearly just slap together some Elmer's glue and a whole bunch of broken glass and said, "Here you go. Here's the skill difference in your characters." Like, okay, let's take you know what? The most recent one that's been annoying me is the Rathalos in Monster Hunter, right? Specifically in World and Rise, but mainly in World. Is why does that nigga have poison claws, fire blight, not blight, but like fire, like just status burn on his burn? Like that makes sense, right? He's a dragon. Who said poison? Where do you get where do you see a dragon like that and you think, yeah, his claws will poison me? Yeah, it makes
Maybe
sense.
if he had
Like
like some sort of sickness, I don't know.
they could have given him bleeding if they wanted to give him a second status effect.
Oh,
There's
right.
like there's literally bleeding for a reason. He could have easily had that. Nah, y'all said nah. Let's just give him poison. Yeah, yeah. Now you
You know,
gotta. Not only do you have
how
to
would you
waste half your
feel?
stamina bar to. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
How would you feel if they give you both bleed and poison? How would you feel, man?
No, there are monsters that just be having like an abundance of statuses. Like the most notable annoying one that I hate. I literally had to
Mm.
build a whole charm just to fight it. What was that? Valzark, whatever that bitch. Fuck that monster. I can't deal with it. Like the fucking miasma charm saved my life. It was the only reason I was able to beat it. Like because at that point of the story, you haven't fought too many insane monsters to get like I mean there are some good gear, but like you're gonna need the miasma charm. Like you can probably get away without it, but you gotta be like some type of pro. Because that nigga in master rank, he literally like sharts his ass off with spores of poison, and it's so annoying. Like it's not poison, but you know the status effect, and it's fucking aggravating. So, but that's besides the point, though. Like for me, I hate a lot of just overloaded stuff, like the Rathalos, for example, or let's say in video games when a character has like 13 passives on one ability, and you have to constantly fight it because it's a meta character just shit that makes no sense. I'm like, why does this character need to have all of those things? Like, and I get it, right? Like I get like, ooh, we want to make different, we want like creative characters, we want variety. So then why don't you just do like any normal like developer would do and add new items then? Add items that can do those effects. Like imagine if like instead of giving one character 14 different passives, why not add new items or maybe like character specific traits that they can pick up. Like in Smite, there's this character named Madagascar, right? He's a squirrel god, and he has like four special nuts that he can pick from in the shop that give him different passives. Why? That's a good idea, right? You thinking like he can't have all four at once. He can only pick one, or I think it's three now. But and he can pick from them, and it's a variety, but he doesn't have them all at once. I feel like if you want to give multi character shit like that, do something like that. Let them pick of one of their variety of passives, and like in League of Legends, how there's red cane and blue cane, he can't be both. Now, granted, he's broken as shit regardless, but still, he can't be both. He's either going to be tanky or he's going to one shot you. So that's why I feel like that would be a good option to pick from if we were gonna you know rebalance overloaded characters. Uh,
Thanks, Matt. What is this?
Bro, yeah, I wanted to speak on that actually. Okay, so why is it that it's I don't know what it is. Like
Mm,
I I've played a lot of games with tanks, like a lot of MMOs, a lot of like Overwatch, like for FPS games, but like League of Legends, Vainglory, if anybody remembers that, like Smite. Why do the tanks like it's not even really all the tanks. Most of the time, what games don't know what to do is because Smite does this, right? Smite has Guardians, and yes, Guardians can deal damage, but they're not like it's not the most insane thing. What's insane are the warriors, right? It's
right.
the now there are guardians that can do insane damage, yes, but it's mainly the warriors. They're a breed of tanky, but slash like damage. Like they're brawlers, pretty much. They're in there just fighting. Like they're meant to survive while also doing damage. Those are the most unbalanced bullshits I've ever. They're either super weak and don't do damage, but they're tanky, or they do hella damage and tanky. Most of the time, they're doing hella damage and tanky. But most of the time, they're not squishy. Like they're just literally not. Right. And so like, and that's like to go on with what you were saying. Yeah, like the tanks be some bullshit in a lot of games. Like in Overwatch, how they've been Arissa has gotten changed over a million times now. Like this, she keeps getting buff, nerf, buff, nerf, buff, nerf, buff, nerf.
Yo,
And it's like it don't matter where they put her. Nobody likes fighting her. Like I remember her old form, right? That's why I said like the old Arissa was goaded. Like the shield was fun to use because it was you could shoot it anywhere. The she had like a mini like little like Zarya ultimate with like the little gel orb that would pull you to it. She had well, she's had I think she just had those two abilities, right? No, and her ultimate was the with a little bongo drum that gave everybody a damage buff. And I thought that was fine. A lot of people said like, oh, it abused the two tank meta with two shields. But now that you can only have one shield, what's wrong with Orisa having that shield? Because now the reworked Orisa, everybody fucking hates it. Nobody likes seeing her go into her gold form and absorbing a million damage for like 5 years. Nobody likes fighting. Nobody likes that she can deflect almost anything in the world with that javelin. Then she can just stun you. She can chuck it at you from like across the field and stun you
I
against
love
and
doing
pin
that
you
against
against the map.
motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun to play. But like fighting it, like let's say you're a regular 200 health hero,
Yeah,
you get chucked with that spear. All Riss has to do is all Riss has to do is call out. She's like, I'm gonna pin the let's say you're playing like what like Reaper 250. I'm gonna pin the Reaper. Boom, pin it. All they have to do just your DPS supports can even just look at you and headshot you while you're pinned, and you're done. You're done. Most of the time though, the DPS will be good enough to just wipe you out from it. So that's why I've been saying, bro. Like to me personally, I thought like the tanks can be they be some bullshit. But then when we get into the talk about snipers, okay. So what? Let's say we have okay. Since we're talking about Overwatch, we can mention it. Okay, I love this. This is the funniest shit ever. People were crying about Widowmaker, and yes, like she was very strong for it to be an Overwatch. Like she's always been strong. However, comma no one said anything about Hanzo when they were talking about nerf snipers, nerf Widowmaker, and now everybody has been like, literally, Hanzo's turned into the most hated character. Hanzo has turned into the most hated sniper in the game because his arrows are the size of a tree branch, and Dragon can Sheila's Ray can attest to this. We've literally 1v1 before, and if you watch the kill cam, I'm clearly missing. I am clearly missing, but the arrow will like curve, and since the hitbox is so big, it'll just dink you and one shot you. Like Hanzo, man, like they really like they missed the mark for me personally because they've reworked his ability like what 2 times now, where he used to have a scatter shot, now he has whatever the fuck that thing is, the spam arrows, which is even more broken than the scatter shot in my opinion, because the scatter shot was broken to shit, one shotting people. All they had to do was nerf that damage, right? When you have the spam arrow, it takes all the recoil out. Like not recoil, but it takes all the like, you know, effectiveness of like charging the shot and shooting it out. Now you have 5 free spam arrows that you can just shoot out, and if you're half decent at aiming on that fucking hitbox, then it's not going to be a problem because you're gonna one shot the nigga anyway. You can land 2 headshots with that thing and it's over. And so yeah, for me personally, like I always thought it was weird people were crying about Widowmaker when like people crying about Widowmaker can't play Widowmaker. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, and yes, not saying she was balanced. I'm not defending the fact that she was balanced because she wasn't. Like, she didn't really have many drawbacks because she had good mobility on top of, you know, super high range. However, now that
Yup.
she's not nearly as viable as she used to be, like she's still good, but nowhere near what she used to be. The fucking Hanzos have taken over. Now all the Widowmaker players have just switched to Hanzo, and Hanzo's not any more fun to fight. I don't know if y'all like fighting Hanzo, but I for sure don't. He's aggravating as shit.
For anybody that does, you haven't met no illness.
Now you know what that makes me think. That's why I say Ana was a really good, just perfect character design almost for her gun. Because the
Yup.
anti-nade, they low key like the anti-nade it's not broken. It's just that like now that we only have one tank, it would be better if it just reduced healing instead of just negating it permanently. Because with one tank, then it's just like you kind of
Well, he
screwed.
fucked. Unless
Yeah,
they just like run away like their hamster at Doom. But then it's like, where are
but
you gonna
then
run
she can
away
just sleep
to
dart
when the
them.
healing is
I say usually most of the tanks are pretty big, so landing a sleep dart is not difficult. So then you sleep dart them, anti-nade them, wait for your whole team just comes and crashes onto the tank most of the time. Unless you're Orisa and you have gold forms that blocks all of that. Or the
even
javelin
if you
that
get
blocks all of
anti,
that.
and
I'm
yeah.
about to say I'm about to say because she can you know the little spinning javelin move? She can block the nade. Like if the nade is thrown into the javelin spinning, it's absorbed. It's gone. Just like how Sigma absorbs stuff.
Yup.
So, but I think on a sniper though, like how it's only 75 damage, and it does it in like over a few seconds in intervals of damage, and she's a sniper. I think that's good. Like I thought, like that's a cool damn. Like if she was a damage or DPS character, and they just gave her a little bit of more like poison or like I guess just a tad bit more damage or something. If they made her like a DPS, she'd be cool. Like I feel like Ana would be a very cool DPS to play, especially seeing how a lot of the DPSs like when Overwatch gives you like they either give you an escape ability or like a way to like disturb your enemy in a way, but most of the DPS is just like besides May really or Sombra, then most of the time it's an escape ability, right? Why don't they ever give them like I guess like lower DPS but more peel, right? because I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of the supports have been coming like Kiriko, Baptiste, and like what Ilari. Like they all do stupid amount of damage, right? So
Yeah.
then why not? And they can peel for themselves because most of them either have really good escape abilities or self heals. So like they're not really like they're not 100% threatened by the enemy. So then why not just give like Sombra has one, right?
Mm.
Where she can hack the enemy. The hack doesn't last for too long, but it's still a hack. And on
Yeah.
top of the fact that she can poison the enemy, meaning she has overtime damage, so she doesn't have to stay there for 100% of the time to kill the enemy. She could shoot you a little bit, poison you, then run away because the poison does 100 damage. So if she at least did 100 damage with her pistol, then or SMG, then boom, you're dead unless you get healed. That's why I think like a lot of dive DPSs are really good. However, like they're most of the time dive is gonna be meta anyway because it's one tank. So if you have one tank, dive can succeed a lot more because they only have to kill one tank and then your whole team falls apart. Versus back when there was two tanks, it was more as skill shots and snipers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was and mm-hmm. No, go ahead. But they have drawbacks. So like in a lot of like realistic FPS games per se, like games that try to be realistic, like Call of Duty and stuff, they have heavy recoil. They have bullet drop off, like in Fortnite. Like they have like a lot of
Mm.
yeah, but then it's not. However, in that game though, you do have to have like in a lot of those games you need bullets and heavy bullets. Like you don't usually like since I played Fortnite and like Call of Duty games, you don't usually find an abundance of sniper ammo. Like they usually give you like I mean in Fortnite you can have I don't know how much the stack is, but like you usually mainly on average if you're not hiding and camping the whole game and running around and actually playing, you only get like one stack. Unless you have a squad and people give you ammo.
Yeah.
But in games like Overwatch that have like, for example, their headline sniper is Widowmaker, zero recoil, um, unlimited ammo, of course, because you can just reload and constantly reload and reposition anywhere you want. Um, the fact that I personally, to me, and maybe people disagree with me on this, I think that Overwatch is too cartoony for a character like Widowmaker to exist because it's kind of like, how do I explain it, bro? Like if that's like if you brought like an AK-47 to fucking Care Bears, like they're using rainbows and giggles and haha, and then you just have this one bitch with a damn gun, like just destroying everybody, right? And I know
Mm.
like, and the way I see it is like Tracer, she's silly as fuck. Like she has her blinks, but she only has 150 HP. You just tap her one time, she's gone. You have, and I'm talking about the original cast Overwatch, not like the current cast we have, because like the OG cast when Widowmaker was out when the game first came out, she was probably the most like, yeah, this character is like a little Call of Duty like compared like with Soldier 76 and Widowmaker, because Reaper's kind of cartoony. He just fades in, fades out. Yeah, Widowmaker, that bitch just she hook up to a spot, boom, 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 and then like and then she even has her own self defense too because she has like I consider it vision because anybody here who plays MMOs or MOBAs, you need you have these things called vision, right? Like where
Mm.
you put like a scout trap or a scout mine, and she has a poison mine. She puts it on her blind spot behind her somewhere. You try to flank her, she'll know you're coming, and then she'll just hook away. Or if you can, even if you can get on her, she does have like a little like automatic fire, and they did recently just buff the spread of it so that they buff it by decreasing the spread, so it's more accurate now. So Like she has escapability. The only way they literally, and the reason why I said like they did not know what to do with her is because their idea of nerfing her was saying, okay, well, fuck, we're gonna. Yeah, thank you for the follow. But they said, oh, let's give her 175 HP instead of 200, because at that point, health was the only way they were going to be able to balance her. And on top of
Yeah,
the damage range, they reduced her damage like range viability overall on her sniper shot. But being honest, if they didn't do the health nerf, it's Loki would not have been as great. Like, but then you have Hanzo, right? No damage drop off. Like, if you get good on Hanzo, you can do what old Widowmaker did before. Yeah, and you don't even need to be in the same positions because he can wall climb. Plus, he has like a little like wind push jump. So like there's just some shit where it's just like, why are we nerfing her so hard? And then you have this nigga right here who's just doing the exact same shit but more broken. And Loki feels more broken sometimes just because like the arrows don't be hitting. They don't. If they fix the hitboxes, I wouldn't complain about Hanzo. I wouldn't. It's been broken since Overwatch 1. And honestly,
yeah,
I didn't even notice it was broken until they removed Scattershot. When they removed his old ability, then I started noticing like when they gave him that little spammy shot, I was like, yeah, no, this shit feels broken as shit. Like, I can't. You can't even kite it.
yeah,
You know, and I also wanted to mention this since we're talking about FPS games. Okay, so in Fortnite, right? They literally made like no build a game mode because building sweats like sweaty builders it's annoying as shit. It's you can't really balance it because it's literally a skill. However, like I'm bad at Fortnite, right? Like, I'm bad at the fucking game, horrible. But like when I learned how to build, like when my cousin was just like, "Hey, let me just teach you how to build," it's not that hard. It's really not. And the value you get out of it, like against non-builders, and how like Fortnite used to just be casual, right? Like this was back when it was all casual and didn't really have like the competitive scene wasn't that crazy because Ninja and them didn't exist. I the matchmaking was stupid. Like they should have came out with no build initially because like it didn't feel fun and honestly it really did not feel balanced to fight people who would just build like twin towers literally in the middle of your 1v1. And then even when you do catch up to them in building, by the time you've used all those resources and they destroy it, you don't have any resources for the next fight.
yeah. Nah, I was playing Bills earlier before. I promise you, it was not fun though. It was not fun. The only fun part about it was, for me at least, was knocking the buildings down that people made. Besides that, nah, it really was not fun at all. That's why I prefer no Bills. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I was like a building sweat. Yeah, like I was a building sweat. I'm not gonna lie, like I was like that, bro. But now that I'm playing no Bills, it just feels better. And I heard from people, and people being like my friends or whatever that I play Fortnite with, they're like, "Oh, it's so boring to play no builds." I'm saying here like, bro, it's boring to play builds. It's really boring to play builds, bro. Because the moment you shoot at
Builds
somebody,
is
do
fun
like
as
what
shit.
50 off of someone, boom.
Nope.
That's what I'm
No builds is fun
saying.
as shit because they literally like to me personally, right? There's no because like I know Fortnite like building in Fortnite is what made it popular, right?
Right?
However, like it I've played battle royales without it. It's not like oh my god I miss Fortnite I miss building like no there are other ways to be different and entertaining and fun like how Fortnite when they made the little porta forts those were cool like I didn't have a problem with a porta fort I didn't mind someone dropping one right
Yeah.
but someone dropping a fucking twin tower like 9/11 edition, that shit was annoying. I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I couldn't do it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So also, bro, I don't know why. I know it died just because it wasn't popular. Because it had to just be because popularity. Because like when I looked at the numbers, it did have a low, amount of players in the server. However, like the game itself, having a Magic Battle Royale that wasn't just like Roblox, it was actually really good.
yeah,
And when I found out the servers were just permanently shut down, bro, it hit me a little bit. So I was like, damn, I was low key kind of good at the game too. Like it was the one battle where I was like, bro, I understand this because you're just managing resources instead of building for your life. Like it's actually fun.
for real, bro.
Ooh. And since we're on the
Mm,
topic of shit I hate, since we're on the topic of shit I hate when games balance the game based off of pro play and not the fucking 99% of the community that's not a pro. Like, they love to look at tournament like stats and footage and be like, do we need to nerf this character because this one Korean pro that is a one in a million player that nobody has ever been like was 20-0 on Tracer. So we must completely gut the character, make it horrible. Like, why do they do that? In every game, too. It's not even just like FPSs or MOBAs. Like, any game where it's balancing, if there's a pro scene for competitiveness, they will by far take their side over anybody else because they think that it's making them directly, more income because of the sponsors and tournaments. When in reality, it's the players that hop on every day. Because if you want, would you rather have like what 100 like pro players playing your game or like a million casual players who constantly play your game and have you building up server time? Like I don't know why they. If we all took a stand and just quit those games, they would they would have no choice but to listen because it happens. It happens too often. And that fucking
yeah,
what's it called? That My Hero Academia Battle Royale. I know what's gonna happen in that game. I know it is. It's only a matter of time because like I know it's brand new now. It's definitely gonna have a tournament because it's My Hero and
yeah.
like it's one of the forefront animes in terms of like popularity. So I know for a fact it's gonna be competitive in terms of like worldwideness. I'm
Yep.
telling you now though, like if they want that game to really pop off though, they gotta fix that circle shit. That circle closes too fast. Like it may,
You can't play singles, bro.
yeah, you can't. I was about that too. Like why they're talking about adding new characters, and it's low-key giving me PTSD from multiverses because they already leaked. Well, they didn't leak it; it was data mined. That they have plans to release like over like 100 characters or something, and I'm just sitting there like, ew, like please don't do what multiverses did and just kill it by releasing too many characters at once, and then it just dies. Like the reason why they died is it's money reasons because they made people spend money on a beta, but they it was too much promise. It had too much hope. It was too good to be true. Someone in the chat said, "Did y'all hear about the live action Naruto movie they're making?" Bro, well, see, okay, here's my thing, right? When it came to One Piece, it's cartoony as shit. Like One Piece is very cartoony and silly when it comes to like the way like the fights look and the way the devil fruits work. So it worked it worked because they just needed good CGI. I'm scared if because Naruto is very like how do I make this make sense? One Piece to me is like bubblegum, Laffy Taffy type of like just silly animation, but like Naruto is very sharp, clean cut, slices, blades, teleporting, blink. Like it's all very precise and you need a lot of precision in your animation or CGI. Yeah,
Mm.
it's very cutthroat. Yeah,
Rasengan.
like
Oh God, bro.
oh, bro, like the fucking Avatar, the first live action movie. Oh, bro, what? Okay,
Um,
can we talk about? Should I hate? Should I hate the new Avatar live action that's coming? I forgot the Avatar's name, like with the Avatar, gods or whatever. He's the Karuk, the water one, bro. Why did they cast a non-melanated native? Why? You're telling me the one time that like I'm seeing a lot like more diversity in casting. And y'all should it's like when light skin like in the black community, you know how like it's like light skin privilege a lot of the time. Like it's giving that. Like it's giving like and I'm not hating on the guy. He's probably a good actor, but I'm just they kind of missed the opportunity to cast, some darker skinned people for Avatar because it's literally like how many dark skinned characters do you know that be in Avatar? Like or at least brown
there's a
skin.
lot of melanated
No,
people in Avatar.
when they do the live actions, like when they did the first live action Avatar.
Oh,
I'm not, I wasn't talking about the series itself. I was talking about the when they did the live action. How many did you see that were melanated? Like, which is why I'm saying this is they finally started using melanated characters, but then they said, huh. And you saw his stock photo. I didn't know he was Native American. I had to look it up. I had to look it up. Bro.
they're going
Yeah,
wow.
that's not how. Like like we like I know anybody listening who has melanin, like we of course, when it's winter time, you get a little lighter, summertime you get a little darker. It don't be that damn drastic to where you grow up dark skin or you grow up light skin. Like that ain't how that shit work. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and another thing. Okay, things I hate, and I've been speaking on this for forever. And it's two things. It's two separate things. First of all, why do all black characters in anything have to have some type of electricity powers? Number two, why is it that or
Or
fire
fire.
most not all but most women characters always have some type of kicking abilities incorporated into their combos or into their move sets, but then none of the male characters, they'll just have a basic little taekwondo kick. The women characters will be bayonetta. They'll just be I'm like, why are we not the fuck? You telling me my girl can't throw a punch and throat punch somebody or he can't kick somebody and do a twirl? Like, what y'all mean?
They don't like people.
Yeah, you literally her whole stick is like she does that rapid fire kick or whatever. And I'm like, her hands don't work. She don't. She can't do that. She can't
Because
do
they
the
want to see the
JoJo
booty move.
or
Come
punch.
on. They want to see the
High
booty
key,
move.
high key, you onto something though. It has to be some type of fetish shit to where like when the animators do the
Uh,
kicking shit, they see the booty
They want to
kicking.
see the
uh,
booty move.
Who the fuck is here?
Dre, I have bad news, big fella.
We're live right now.
No, yep, your mic's off.
Your mic was off for the whole stream.
I had to tell you. I'm sorry. I had
For
to.
39 minutes, my mic
Bro.
wasn't here. That is so funny.
Your mic was off.
Whatever.
For the whole
Whatever.
stream.
Whatever.
We're gonna do it extra long. We're gonna do this extra long. We're gonna have to do it extra long.
Have a
Whatever.
good stream.
Bro,
Have a good
I'm so sorry
stream.
to anybody in the chat. I'm so sorry to anybody in the chat. He was responding to y'all. I promise he was responding to y'all. We didn't know. I did not know he was muted. Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I didn't know I was muted either.
That's
Bro,
embarrassing.
we had such
That
a
is
good
embarrassing.
conversation. Bro,
It's okay. Y'all parts are important.
Yes.
Except for that fucking like whole ass like beginning 3 minutes where it was just silence. I apologize.
Wait, so it was the whole 40 minutes?
Like there was like a good few times where it was just silence because I was talking.
Wait, the whole time though? Like, damn.
Not yeah.
Do the host. Fuck, that's so stupid. Okay, whatever.
That-
We'll just have to
it's
talk a little bit
whatever.
longer.
He's gonna talk a little longer. We go. Oh fuck! I'm gonna.
We got a
Do,
lot of stuff we hate, so don't worry.
we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we got a list.
I'm going back to Persona 3. I'm talking about how much I hate fucking Persona 3. I'm redoing it. Yes, sir. I'm going back to it. I'm telling everybody about how much I fucking hate Persona 3 now, cause I guess nobody fucking heard it. I fucking hate Persona 3 because in the beginning of the game, they give you, like a good RPG. They give you like your own choice of characters and whatever. And like, of course, like every RPG, you can swap out your characters and whatever. Not every RPG, but at a certain point in the story, this one character just hops into your fucking party and says, I'm gonna fight you in this story mission, this story boss. And like, if you didn't level her up, you're fucked. You literally have to start the game over from the beginning. I was telling niggas how much I hated that shit. And they were like, man, that's your fault. You should be leveling up everybody. I said, fuck you. But you might be right. So I restarted the entire game. I did that. I started leveling up every single body, every single character. Later in the game, spoilers for Persona 3, by the way. Later in the game, a character dies permanently. You lose all of the experience that he had, all of the items he was holding, everything. So you just fucking got basically punished for wasting your time on that nigga. Yet, they punish you if you don't waste your time on every fucking character. Does that shit sound good to you? Niggas want me to believe that shit was a good game. You think, and the character that they wanted you to be with in the beginning, she was ass as a character. I don't give a fuck how she was like as like a fucking like a team member. She was ass as a character. She was stupid as shit. She used a bow when the whole fucking way that you summon your persona was a gun. She had a gun on her. She had the blicky on her, and she decided to use a bow and arrow. Fucking stupid.
Why didn't she just modify her shit? Oh damn.
She could just blick the fucking enemies. She didn't, cause she's stupid as fuck. But whatever.
Things I hate. Currently, I'm playing Monster Hunter World, and I cannot use my emergency SOS flare. So, things I hate. Doing hunts alone. Cause what the fuck is this bullshit? I just beat Iceborne DLC, and y'all, let me tell you, as somebody who played, like, I played Rise first, and then got into World, and I played Rise full through. Like, I got everything in the game. Like, I beat every monster. Like, I did everything, right? And I had multiple gear sets. It wasn't just some one trick with the weapon. That game, like, the wire bugs, like, I'll say, in terms of combat, it has better combat than World. Like, in terms of, like, how you battle, the combos you can do, the versatility. Mainly that, the versatility is the main part. Because you can switch out some of your, like, Y-Bug ultimate skills.
Mm-hmm. With the switch
But
skills.
in World, if you want, like, a hard fucking experience in Monster Hunter, like, if you want, like, the status effects are really status effects and everything is fucking annoying, play World. Because, bitch, yeah, now this shit right here, it don't give you no type of leeway. None.
Mm-hmm.
Whatsoever. And it's kind of worth it to buy it right now because it's going to mainly be on sale a lot because it's old as shit. It's only like what, 4 or 5 years old now? So, yeah, you could easily get this game on sale. The
And it looks
DLC
good.
is $30, however. But I will say this, though. Monster Hunter DLCs are basically an entire game in itself. Like, it is worth it. It's half the price of well, more than half now because games are 70. But think about Iceborne as like if you paid for a $70 game, but it only costed 30, and it had the quality of a $70 game. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Not sponsored, by the way, because if y'all want me to keep talking about it, y'all bitches gonna have to pay. But Capcom, I know you listening because y'all be, and that they do be listening because we've talked about shit like on stream, and then like I swear to God I'll see something about it in the news like the next few days. Like I know they're probably dead ass not listening, but our word be getting around because,
Mm-hmm.
and that's also shit I hate. Like Nintendo does that shit. They'll be like fan made Mario projects or something, and then Nintendo will just steal it and then copyright the person who invented it.
Mm-hmm. I gotta
Like
tell you,
yeah, that shit.
one fucking thing I really goddamn hate. I'm gonna damn it. Why you gotta check my posture? Why I gotta hydrate? Damn it, I bet. Hydrated. One thing I really fucking hate. I might go on a little tangent here. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm talking about today. I
Oh,
hate the
no.
fuck out. Fuck, let me stretch. I bet.
Oh, guys, and people in the chat, if you want to redeem your channel points, now is the best time too, because he's about to rant.
I fucking hate Xenoblade Chronicles 2, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while since I've ever played it, so I forgot a lot of reasons why I hate it, but I still feel in my core. I still feel that hate in my core because a lot of the shit that's wrong with it, like, just never really gets addressed or fixed. Like the gameplay, it's kind of ass. It's literally just like an MMO, like like the click and wait and auto attack shit, and then sometimes there's a quick time event. That's all the combat is. At first, it was like, okay, whatever. That's not the worst. But then over time, it just drones on. It just feels worse and worse over time. They already had like a fucking fat ass skill tree that like it feels like none of that shit means anything. There's a fucking gotcha system in a $60 game, and if you don't, and if you want to like progress through the game, you have to go with the fucking gotcha system because your fucking base like weapons or whatever don't have the abilities you need to progress through the story. That was ass, complete dick on the ground garbage. So yeah, and like honestly, I had to look up some of these. I had to look up because there was a specific one that you cannot get unless you beat a side quest boss. You had to be a side quest boss to get a fucking skill that you need to progress through the game. Don't that shit sound stupid?
Also, since we're on the topic of game prices, right? What the girl? Like, I'm tired of the people defending the $70 price tag because it was I barely wanted to even pay for 60. Okay, if we being so for real, like these what happened to 40, 50, bro? I know 40 does sound cheap to me, but 50 was hitting because I'm a DS type of bitch. Like when I first started like gaming, when like mobilely, I guess, because like I started on computer games, so I was free to play because I started playing computer games like before Steam was even a thing. But what I'll say is though, me personally, when I got into console gaming and actually started getting into real like playing actual games and shit, $60 was like who the fuck? On top of paying for an online membership, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's $60 on top of paying for something else. And now we're in the 70 range. And then GTA 6, they trying to talk about we're gonna charge you per hour. So that means as long as it takes to beat the game is as much money as we'll charge you, like a dollar amount per that hour. So that if anyone is using, even 2 brain cells, what do you think that company's gonna do? They're gonna say, let's put as many long ass cutscenes as we can. Let's put as many loading screens and let's just make this game long as shit so that when we charge $150 for it, you know why.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, who the fuck? And then they're talking about their base game bundle is gonna be $70, and then they're gonna charge like 99 and then 150 for the other ones. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but I saw I think what Mortal Kombat did that, or and they were like, you can get early access to the game for like $20 extra. I'm like $20 just to play the game early, but then they did give you some characters, so I guess. But they're kind of like they're low-key making it feel like the stuff you would have got back in the day buying a game is like a reward now that you have to pay extra for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and, and I know inflation is bad, and these developers got to make their money. But okay, if it, we still got to work hard, right? Like we didn't just leave out the fact that you still got to make a AAA worthy game. Like
Yeah.
y'all can't just throw something together and then up the price, because that's what y'all did with some of this bullshit y'all be coming out with now.
I think the
Which is why
weirdest
Monster
shit.
Hunter is. Oh no, you go ahead.
I just think the weirdest shit is I got paid 20 extra to have the game early. So the game is done and finished. And you just like you holding it hostage for extra money?
Yeah, that's weird. So what the like? How the fuck you going? So because it didn't say beta tester, it just said play it early. It didn't say beta tester. It didn't say play the beta. They literally let you like play the game online and everything. So it's yeah, that also that just made like how the fuck the game's done. You just want me to pay extra just to play a week earlier, or I think it was. I don't know. I think it was an exact week. I think, but yeah, even then though, $20 just to play something early, you're not gonna get that much of a skill difference. If you were good at Mortal Kombat 1, or not one, but like whatever the other one was
11.
before it, 11, your mechanics were gonna transfer over. It's Mortal Kombat. Why play that game early just to get a head start? Just go get good at the mechanics in the other game for a week, and there you go. Because yeah, they did add some new stuff, but it was not $20 worth. Having an assist character, that did not, to me personally, learning to play the game with an assist character was not $20 needed. I would have just got on my MK11 and said, "Here we go. I learned the shit."
Like you basically spending $90 just to play the game like a few days earlier than a normal person. You could just wait, nigga. Like pay $20 extra. Like
I need to get comfy before everybody else does.
unless you're a content creator and you like trying to
Yeah.
get like news out for it like firsthand, there's no fucking purpose of doing that. I don't see no fucking
And-
purpose in doing that shit.
And most of the time, if you're a content creator, depending on how big you are,
They gonna
like
give it to
I
you
wouldn't
anyway.
even, they're gonna either give it to you anyways, or I wouldn't even say it's worth it. Like unless you're making some good money from the shit, just wait till the whole general public has the game. So then, like you're not late to the game just for playing it on initial release. Like if they're not giving you the game early and you don't make a whole bunch of money from your content, don't spend that extra 20, bro. Just invest that 20 into your savings so you can do something with your stream, because that's not worth it to me personally. Like, just first day the game when it's actually first day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just me personally. I'm not spending $100 on a game that's gonna piss me off in like 2 seconds.
And it just happens like that. Like you don't even know if the game is really worth it yet because there's no reviews or nothing. This is a pre-order,
Ooh.
and you're for extra $20 just so you can have like the first opinion, so you can have like
and since we're talking about shit we hate,
tell me.
I want to mention this.
Talk to
I
me.
want to mention this. Since Thanksgiving just happened, shit I hate. Don't experiment on Thanksgiving. Don't experiment on Thanksgiving. Don't say
Cornbread
cousin
salad.
Ray is cooking for the first time this Thanksgiving. Cousin Ray made the turkey this year, or don't do some don't add no new ingredients. Don't experiment. If you want to experiment like the week before and give even the day before. Just like make a separate dish and say, hey, do y'all want to try this before Thanksgiving, and then see if I need to make it on Thanksgiving? Like, do something like that. Don't bring your experiment to try on the day of, or on the fucking don't do that shit. Just don't. 'Cause nobody's gonna eat it. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. We're all gonna laugh in your face. Like,
We're all gonna laugh at you.
we are. Let's be real. We're not. No, Thanksgiving is not the time to be like, oh, girl, I just learned this new recipe from Pinterest, and bitch, I'm gonna put raisins in my cornbread. Don't do that fuck shit.
Not from
No.
Pinterest.
I mean, it's cool to get itself shit off of Pinterest, but like, try
Don't
it out just with
experiment.
somebody else.
Try it
Don't
out
do it on
before.
the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Get you a group of your friends or get around some of your family. Be like, but don't get around your family because I'm not gonna lie. If you make something nasty for your family to try before Thanksgiving, and then they try it and the shit is nasty, they're gonna think the rest of your food gonna be nasty and they're not gonna trust you. So do it with some friends that you ain't gonna hang out with on Thanksgiving. Do it with some people that you're not gonna be around because. Yeah, I don't know about other cultures and families, but like black people are ruthless as fuck when it comes to food, especially on Thanksgiving. So don't get your ass beat because you listen to us hanging around your family with experiments.
Niggas will hurt your feelings because you made a bad plate.
Yeah, like
Especially, yo, if you mess up macaroni, dog. Oh,
well,
GG.
being honest.
I think you need your
when you're
feelings hurt
making-
because how the fuck you fuck up macaroni?
But I say,
Yeah,
how do you
like,
mess up mac and cheese? Like being real, like all you have to do, right? All you have to do. It's very simple. You boil your noodles. You get your cheese sauce together. Yeah, some people home make it. Some people buy a store bought and then add their own seasonings to it. Whatever, you just make a sauce. Then you get your cheese. Most people prefer shredding it up. I do too when it's Thanksgiving mac and cheese.
of course.
I mean, if it's like regular like just Sunday dinner shit, or I'm making mac and cheese for a regular day, I'm using shredded cheese from the store. I'm not shredding my own cheese for that bullshit. But if it's Thanksgiving, yeah, I want it to be real nice. So I'm gonna get a block of cheese and actually shred it. You get different flavors of cheese. Don't just get any fucking thing. Make sure the shit flows together. And then you get your oven, heat it to however like you like to heat it, and mix the cheese sauce with the noodles and the cheese. Season it up real good. Put some cheese on top for some cheese crust, and then boom, there's your recipe.
It's not hard to make
No,
mac and cheese at all.
It's not that hard. It's really not.
You deserve to get your
And
feelings
if
hurt
you
if you
wanna be
fuck up mac and
fancy,
cheese.
And I think the problem is it's simple, but people try to get fancy with it. People try to add new. People try to do new shit they never did with mac and cheese before.
Crispy bacon inside the cheese.
I decided to add mayonnaise in mine.
Have y'all seen the fucking chitlin sneak attacks?
Sneak attacks.
Yes, bro. They be put. I've seen. I have it. Okay, I be on social media every year. This is the first year I've seen so many chitlin sneak attacks in my life. Bro, people have been getting left and right snuck by chitlins and mac and cheese, chitlins in their greens, chitlins in their just everything. Like people are just putting chitlins and shit for no reason. I had never seen it so bad until this year. Bitch, don't nobody want them doo-doo noodles in their food, okay? Nobody wants pig intestine. And it's the bad part about it is it still smells like it. Even when you clean it, you can still like, bitch, you can tell that pig pooed it before it died. Like, bitch, don't nobody want that shit. Don't nobody want that shit, bro. Like, no. And I know some people are saying like, oh, well, y'all eat ham. I don't eat ham, first of all, but I eat bacon. They're like, oh, bacon ain't no better. Bitch, bacon don't come from no
Bacon is
intestines.
Bacon is the skin.
Yeah,
There's a difference between
bacon is literally
intestines
the
and skin. There's a very different. Like, would you
It's
consider
only ham.
Chicken, like you get this, like, bro, what?
like
Yeah,
a lot of people
you
will be
don't
quick
eat
to
chicken intestines.
a lot of
You
people
don't
be
eat
quick to
chicken
kiss people on the cheek, but you want to be quick to eat ass. Know what I mean?
Yeah, like I don't. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you don't eat cow intestines. Well, I mean, some people do, but I've never. It's really rare. You don't eat cow intestines. You don't eat chicken intestines. Why pork? Why you choose the pig at all? Why you choose that one?
I know why.
Like, pigs
Like,
are known for like literally eating anything, so it's like
I'm about to say, don't cows just eat grass? So wouldn't that be better? They just
we
eat
not
grass. They
slaves
graze
no
all
more.
day.
Do better.
Like, and if y'all never had chitlins, I dare y'all to try it. I'm not doing that shit, but I dare y'all to.
Yeah, that sounds horrific, bro.
It's very
disgusting.
It's not good. You know what chitterlings are. If you don't know what it is, Google it. It's free.
Shitterlings.
Yeah.
Shitterlings. That's what they're fucking. That's what they need to be called. Shitlings. Cause
yeah.
That no. And they stink. By the way, when y'all buy them to cook, they usually come in a big abundance of it, and they stink. Like
I hate that they still sell that shit.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, man. Johnny, what you want from the store, man? Well, let me get some chickens. Like, oh God.
You didn't raise your kid
Bro,
right if your
and
kid
it looks,
wants you to
you know
buy
what's
chitlins for
crazy?
them.
The reason why it's a sneak attack is because they look like, when you mix it with like mac and cheese or like greens, it looks like ground beef.
Mm-hmm.
Like, until you really, like, if you're not paying attention, you would think it's ground beef until you start like texturizing
Smelling
it with
that
your
shit.
fingers yeah, you smell it. Like, you, no, that's foul.
Mm-hmm.
Or okay. And since we were on the topic of holidays and shit, right? Do y'all think we need to do something different for like the November, like after Halloween's over, like Thanksgiving? It don't, girl. Let's be real. We eat food and then you get tired of the leftovers after a week and then you just move on. We don't give a fuck about we really don't care about Thanksgiving. We're being honest.
We really don't.
Like Halloween, it's the whole month, bro. Halloween it lasts all of October. It's
Right.
you gonna talk about it even after October's over. You might still be on it unless you know Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to. Oh, you are not Mariah Carey, but
Oh,
yeah. Don't act shocked.
I
but
got stretch again. Fuck you, She Loves Ray.
but what should we do for like in the middle of that time period? Because I feel like we just don't give a fuck about the November time. Like Thanksgiving is cute, but it's just food. Like
It's just food and racism. That's all it is.
we need more. We need another holiday or
oh,
something like a little mini holiday.
Thanksgiving does more damage than it does good. The amount of families that like have those like controversial uncles or aunties that come over and then they just like I literally saw a story. Somebody they were biracial, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had like a white uncle that was like getting into it with somebody, and come to find out that uncle was a part of I think it was July 6th, and that's like and I didn't do the research on it because
July
bro, I
6th.
was shook. It was June 6th, July 6th. I think it was July 6th. That was like some apparently some like KKK event.
Oh
Like,
shit. At first, I thought you was talking about
yes.
like January 6th when they was storming the Capitol.
No, it might have been that. I'm slow. Don't listen, y'all. Stream. I'm slow, y'all. I think it was that. I think it was that. I mean, shoot. I think that is. They might as well have been KKK. You were storming the Capitol, and then you saw the shit. No, like y'all, like no. But I think the uncle was a part of some racist stuff though, and so that's what I'm saying. Like Thanksgiving just be bringing drama. Like even if you cool with your family, I hate because like the older people in the family, they don't understand boundaries. They be like, just invite everybody, even if they fucked your boyfriend and had a side baby, invite them still.
Side baby.
Bro, just because Aunt Cheryl rubbed her what was stripping at last year's Thanksgiving, don't mean she can't come to this one. Invite her too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
We love
all
the
people
ghetto-ness.
don't never. All relatives, and then they be like, "Why so much drama? Why there's so much hate in the family?" Oh my god!
You bring around the hate, nigga.
You keep bringing it here. You.
That reminds me of this one I've seen. I've seen it on Twitter. Somebody said, "How come my baby daddy comes this Thanksgiving bringing his other baby mama and his current girlfriend?" And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, why you invite your baby daddy to each other Thanksgiving?
Yeah, why would you invite
Oh, and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, so he just got like, he just like just brought all y'all here. All y'all just cool here. Like, what the fuck? You talking like it was a problem, but you invited the nigga. And the weirdest shit is, why they all come?
To be honest with you though, like I don't know, me personally, I've only when it comes to Thanksgiving, I only go to one house. I do know there's some house hoppers, people who go to multiple houses because they got multiple people they know and Thanksgiving and all that. But I'd rather just chill it. Unless if it's like people I know, I'll go to let's say my family's Thanksgiving and then I'll just chill with them. But if I got on my other side of the family and they doing a Thanksgiving, then yeah I would. But most of the time I'm just chilling at one Thanksgiving. I can't do all that house hopping.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm, bitch, you are. I'm eating. I'm full of shit. I don't want to be, on the road, running to the next house, and then eating up their food. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, just make me a plate and save it for later. Cause I would feel a little greedy. I would feel just a little bit greedy going to everybody's house eating up all their food.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Sometimes nigga big back.
Oh, but I did want to ask Sheila's rare question. Okay, so
Yeah.
So, bro, okay, I know. So you in the New York type of area, right over there up north. So talk about like shit you hate, like them stereotypes and like the people up there. Because from what I've heard, I've never been there. Y'all got like a million different sub districts, and they all rude as shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't really want to say it stinks over here. It smells like ass. There's a abundant amount of rats, roaches, and creepy crawlies, ass. I mean, um, the police over here suck. They're literally their own gang of people. They're literally their own gang. Like they be throwing up their own signs too. They literally lock people up for fun. They love to lock people up that are innocent, but not the hillbillies that be like doing some weird stuff, jumping on train tracks. Like I don't get how they be like arresting anybody, but they don't do nothing about those hobos chilling, touching people, bro. Like literally touching. Like y'all think I'm talking. Y'all think I'm talking about like, oh, they just being mad. I'm like, no. Some people be getting
Assaulted.
Assaulted.
sexually assaulted, all that, bro. They don't say
Goodness.
nothing about that, but they, of how unsanitary some of the places is. There's mad buses where you can see literal dookie on the seats. Little dookie. Same thing with the subway, but that's like whatever. That's been a thing even before I was born. But now I'm starting to see some dookie smears on the bus.
I'm tired. Not
On the bus.
smeared on the bus.
Like it's getting ratchet and annoying. And I hate how there's so many people that are like, oh man, I just love being in New York. Like New York is just me. Like I really love it. Don't come here ever, even if you visit. Like maybe, let's say you're a foreigner and I'm into New York. Okay, cool, but maybe you want to see, I don't
Those
know.
hotels are crazy expensive too up there.
Yeah, like I don't even know why you would want to come here, and there's nothing here for you. For anything, you probably gonna get met for hobo beating your ass. You probably gonna get met with niggas just jumping you because you wearing the color green. I don't even know if there is a gang with a green adjacent thing. Bro, you could be putting up a thumbs up. That could be a gang sign over here, bro. Same thing with LA and like many other places. But that's prevalent over here.
Be honest though, like to me personally, and I know they got Crips, and I know it's like that type of stuff, but I like a little too girly pop for me to like be like, like it's not giving me Chicago vibes. It's not giving me Detroit. It's not like they're a little too, they got some sugar in they tank. Cause never mind. I'm not gonna say no names on stream, but there's a certain artist out here that's been in a lot of drama. They're from that area, and they got all types of baby mamas, but they got a little sugar floating in their drink. But anyways, child, yeah, cause girl, I'm sick of it. I mean, me personally, like, I'm not gonna like, I'm not the type of person to like start some shit because don't start nothing, won't be nothing. That's how I see life. Like if you don't start something, there won't be nothing. But like I like me personally, I'm not gonna go and walk in Detroit and just or Chicago or walk around just like acting like I'm just the shit, and I'm not gonna have no ego. Or even in New York, I wouldn't do that shit. But in LA, I'm not gonna be rude, but I'm not gonna be like watching my surroundings too hard. Like, of course, you always watch your surroundings, but I'm not about to be scared. Like, LA just wouldn't scare me. Like, I know they got hoods, I know they got crackheads, and I'm from the South, but I done seen it all. It ain't nothing y'all got that we ain't seen before. Like, y'all don't put fear into my heart. Now, bitch, Detroit and all that shit, and nah, hell no, they got that shit. New York, y'all got that shit too, bro. Like, I ain't getting involved with no hood shit over there, bitch. Fuck that.
Like niggas literally getting shanked over here, all that, bro. You can literally
Oh,
do
they
any
doing.
crime you
They
really
get.
want. To be
Bro,
honest,
they got the
all that.
UK combat unlocked. They shanking folks.
Which is funny because you can literally get a gun so simple over here, like really, really simple. Like I'm not even trying to be funny when I say super simple. Like
I believe it.
it's really easy.
I believe it. I believe it because they do that. They used to sell guns at Walmart. I remember. I remember being a kid and seeing. I remember being a kid and seeing guns being sold at Walmart.
Mm. I think
Like
they still
that's a
do.
real thing. I haven't seen it, but when I was a kid, I definitely did. Yeah, especially in the South. You can get guns anywhere in the South, like literally. And
Mm-hmm.
the weapon accept that's things I also hate. Weapon accessibility when it comes to like non-licensed weapon accessibility. Like y'all need to be passing. Y'all need to take. Why is it that you need to take a psych evaluation test to get on reality TV, but you don't need that? You don't need to do that for a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we talking about shit we hate. That's priority number one on my list. It's like we just letting anybody buy guns. They could literally be. Never mind, I'm not. Oh, see, I'm too fucked. See, I need to be a little, little not as fucking fucked up. Cause see, I was about to say it'd be some Helen Keller, type of
Helen Keller type of what? Do
type
not
of
add on.
bullshit. Cause y'all know, bro. Cause my thing is this. Cause I've seen so many like racist people who they are, and there's nothing wrong with having mental illness because we all have some form of some type of mental illness. We all, but for you to for people to be able to buy guns and they're not even 100% in their head, like, bro. And then they have the nerve to go to court and say, "Oh, he suffers from mental illness. That's why he shot up the school," or this, that, and the third. I'm like,
Well,
so
which is
he still
true, but it
fucked up
doesn't.
people.
Yeah, like because a
He
lot of times,
still
yeah, nah, it's definitely mental illness, but that does not have to do with the fact
like
that they get killed like
I
17,000 people, bro.
I support awareness, mental health awareness, and I support getting therapy. I do not support using mental illness, weaponizing it as an excuse to get out of what you did. If you fucking like there was this one kid, right? And I think he was an autistic kid, and he decked the shit out of his teacher, and it's on video. He
Oh,
decked the shit out of his teacher for taking his Nintendo Switch.
I
yo,
remember I
Like
seen
whooped
it.
her ass and knocked her on the
God,
ground.
Knocked her on the
damn,
ground and then he
And
started just stomping on her and shit. I seen that.
like
yo.
y'all know never mind. Never mind. Ooh, he was a black. Oh shit! I was gonna say y'all know the Rajang in Monster Hunter.
Wow.
He did though. He whooped her ass just like the Rajang, bro. But let me tell y'all though, I personally feel like that whole situation like could have been avoided had they, yeah, the mental health, like they're taking the precautionaries, therapy, special needs accessibility schools, or some type of something. Like, how did we get this far? What were like that? Him having that outburst let me know that there were some steps being missed at home. Somebody was not doing something right
Mm-hmm.
because it should have never gotten that far. Because it was like a 0 to 100 type of reaction. It was like something so small as his switch being taken. Boom, he blew the fuck up. And yes, I do feel like if I let's be honest, if any of us were the lady that got stomped on for a Nintendo Switch, y'all would want to press charges.
Yeah,
Like,
Of
definitely.
course.
you're not gonna like mental illness, yes. However, that is not an excuse. You whooped my ass. You destroyed the fuck out of she probably has permanent damage for life. I think
Yo,
she
it
does
was
actually.
that
I
fucking
think they
bad.
said
It was
something.
that fucking bad, bro.
Yes.
He
If you look at
stomped
the
her
videos,
shit, man.
he literally, like, you know how in Mortal Kombat when they be stepping on people, like he like, when their Jang does like its command grab and throws you, and then it was that he threw the fuck out of her and then said wah, 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 wah. Like, yeah, no, like it'd be situations like that where I'm just like, hell no, hell no, hell no. Like, I do think it's racist when there's a lot of YouTube people, y'all, if y'all know, y'all know, YT, and they sit there and they're like, you're a danger to society, but there dead ass be some people that are, and like, it's not their fault. It's the people who were around them that didn't provide the best support for them.
Mm-hmm.
However, like, bitch, I would be scared as shit because I used to go to school. And I had an IEP because I grew up with ADHD, so I had an IEP plan. So there was all types of special needs, people all around, and I've seen it all. But girl, when they be having the anger issues, nah, I'm sorry, my safety, like I've seen kids throw chairs and desks and books across the classroom, like desks. Yes, I've seen that shit
Mm-hmm.
thrown. I've seen them fight teachers.
Oh,
Bro, I'm sorry. Me as a fucking kid, and that's my classmate. I don't, nigga. It felt like jail. Like that's just terrifying. Like let's be real. Like, and I don't blame the kids at all because I know they don't know what they're doing. I know that they're having like it's a mental breakdown. I know what it is. However, your parents, guardian, whoever is in charge of you, they need to look. They need to get some education on how to support it because bitch, I remember I'm getting vivid flashbacks of kids throwing desks at teachers back in like middle school.
what? Oh, ridiculous. Oh,
That reminds me
Yes.
of like when I was in elementary. My elementary school was like complete and total dog shit for special needs kids. Cause I remember they had little jail cells for special needs kids if they
What?
acted up. I'm not even joking. They had little jail cells. Like it was built like like the padded rooms, except there was no padding.
Oh,
They like locked them in there until they like calm down and stop acting the fuck up. Wait, let me tell you how it goes. It goes like the kid fucks up. They gotta stand in this little cubby for a little bit. If the kid is still like acting up and shit, they gonna fucking bring them into the fucking like little locked room. And the worst part about it, when they force you to that locked room, they knee you in your fucking back. Like they'll grab you by the back of your arms and just fucking knee you in the back, kick you in there, fucking just throw you in that fucking room. And then they'll just like let you have your fucking tantrum in there and let you out when you calm down.
How am I supposed to calm down after you just need my back?
Yeah.
No.
They got sued. I don't remember when they got sued, but I heard they got sued for that shit.
Good. Kind of ghetto situation. Yo.
Mhm. And like that school was like just ass at listening to kids in general. Cause I remember one time I said, cause I was like in fucking like third, second grade. We were supposed to rhyme words with ick, right? Of course, I said Dick because I like the Replacements. The father in the show of the Replacements is called Dick. His name is Dick. I didn't think Dick meant penis. I said Dick meant a name. And I said, oh, words that have ick in it. I said, dick, fick, chick. And they said, what'd you say? I said, oh, is fick too close to fuck? Oh, I'm at flick. That's right. I said dick, flick. That was actually my thought process. That was actually my thought process as a kid.
fucking ghetto, bitch. Imagine.
I said, oh, it's fick too close to fuck? Okay, I said flick. I said dick, flick, chick. And they said, all the kids around me was laughing. I was like, what's funny? And then the teacher said, don't say that again. I said, don't say what again? You know what you said. I said, I don't know what I said. I said, you know what you said. I said, I really don't. I genuinely don't. And if you know kids, when they're serious, you know when they're serious. So, like, if I was actually joking and laughing and, like, knowing what the fuck was going on, you could tell that I would know what the fuck was going on. But I clear as day didn't know what the fuck was going on. And they were getting mad at me. They almost put me in the fucking back room. And they had to call my mom, tell me, because I said dick. And my mom was like, that boy don't know what the fuck dick means.
You don't know what that means. What?
You know what dick mean? Fuck.
Like, you gonna tell me to rhyme words with ick? Dick is a name. Why do you instantly get aggro and not be like, oh, do you mean like the name Dick? Like, have you never heard nobody named Dick?
Moby Dick.
Oh God.
That's the only one I can think of.
Dick Cheney.
Oh,
That's a real person.
Yes. He was some dude.
Yo, let me tell you,
He was some kind of politician back in the day. I don't
Shut
know.
up, bitch. You don't be knowing stuff too, ho. Girl,
yo, I didn't even
like,
say that. I literally...
yeah. I felt your laugh in your soul, nigga. No. You got a New York public education. You can't even tell me the 7 C's when I asked you earlier.
I know it.
Things I hate. New York public education.
Bro, bro.
I hate niggas who have that education. I hate niggas who graduated from that education. I hate it all. Them be the niggas you need to watch out for. They don't be knowing Nathan.
The Red Sea, right?
The Red Sea. Now I'm tired of you. But fuck, of course, as a kid, I was fucking upset. I was crying. I was mad because like I was telling y'all niggas I don't know what that word means, and y'all are mad at me because I said a word that I don't know what it means. I'm literally asking you, what does that mean? And you said, you know what I mean. I am a little stupid ass kid. I don't know shit, nigga.
Man.
That shit made, I was genuinely mad and upset during that. Niggas didn't say sorry.
They just said, I get your little ass.
They didn't even apologize. They just sent me home and acted, and next day acting like ain't shit happened.
You went to some you went to school. You know the school, like the type of like the school you went to the school where the teachers probably shouldn't have graduated from there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I mean, my biggest pet peeve is when teachers be like, "Oh, I went to the school, I graduated from here, and now I work here," and they be acting like super seniors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you don't go on somewhere. Don't nobody know you or want you. Like,
I've had a lot of my fucking like problems I've ever had with school stems from elementary school. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
And middle school too. Let me tell you some shit.
Because... You go ahead.
Let me tell you something. I remember in elementary school, I was like in 4th grade. It was a different elementary school, right? And I was sitting at lunch talking with this one girl, and there was a teacher's aide sitting next to us. And we were just talking, chilling. She said, "Oh yeah, I'm a vegetarian." I said, "Oh word? Damn. Shit, I couldn't imagine not eating bacon." And she said, "Oh yeah, I eat bacon." I said, "But you said you were vegetarian." You said, "Yeah, I'm vegetarian and I eat bacon." I said, "That's not vegetable." She's like, "Okay, but I said, "That literally does it." And then the teacher A told me, "Man, stop. If she's a vegetarian," I was about to get mad. Tell me to say stop. Bitch, you are a teacher. You are supposed to educate. You gonna let her be stupid? You just gonna let her be? You are failing to the highest degree. You're not just failing me. You failing her. You fail yourself. I didn't say none of that, of course. But still, I'm still mad about it. Over 10 years later.
Damn.
You know how y'all don't be saying stuff, bro. Like, I'm not gonna like.
I was in 4th grade.
That's why I be saying stuff now, but I also like can hold my tongue a little bit because I never used to hold my tongue growing up. Like, shit. Oh, if something was annoying me or if I just had to say something, bitch, I'll just say it. Like, and of course I wasn't sitting here being ignorant and just saying what stupid, dumbass, fucking like rude shit. No, I was, of course I would think twice before you talk. That's always what you should do. But man, like, if somebody like said something stupid to me or just like tried to start something, like I was always like I was a messy ass like fucking not messy, like I was just like a ain't take shit ass like bitch growing up. Like in middle school when like let's say I was like asking somebody for like a pencil and then the teacher said, "I'll wait till y'all stop talking." And I said, "Okay, thanks." And then I said, "Can I get a pencil too?" Like that shit, and it always and mind you. It's never the teachers that are like when it's like a decent teacher, like a good teacher, somebody who actually likes their job, they don't ever pull that shit with you. They don't ever pull that they don't ever like just stereotype you and then just like assume that you're gonna be a bad kid and judge you. Like it's always the teachers who's all bitter, should have retired 20 years ago, but can't because their master's degree in teaching did nothing for them. It's always them teachers who just, girl, like if you don't go sit down somewhere, like they just be waiting to get you in trouble for any little thing. Like I'm asking for a pencil so I can take notes and continue to do my work, and you over there talking about some, y'all need to stop talking. I'm like, okay, and I guess I'm gonna just fail because you didn't give me a pencil. So then I fail, and then my mama gonna come here and be like, "Why you fail?" I'll be like, "Girl, because I didn't get no pencil because the teacher wouldn't let me get a pencil." So and then I'm be like, "Yeah, period." Like. What are you talking about? And so yeah, I always hated that shit. Like I always will stand up and I'll say something because I hate people who hold their tongue. Because I'm like, bro, if you don't say something, If you don't bitch speak your mind, don't let these people run over you, especially in school. Especially in school. Because all them bitches in school, like they grow up to be just like you. Whether it's in college, whether it's getting a job, whether it's moving out, like they don't do nothing special. You didn't go to school with Beyonce. She's not. They don't got record deals straight out of high school. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
You did not go to school with nobody who you should be afraid of. Okay, nobody. Like, so my biggest pet peeve is people who need to get help stand up for themselves. They need to go ahead and do that shit.
The thing is, though, let me tell you some middle school stories because this shit made me just not want to talk to niggas no more. This made me not speak up. So I think I told you about this, about the fucking, like, I don't know if I said it on podcast. I don't remember. I probably did. But the fucking one time when I was in middle school and, like, I was getting, I don't remember, like, what happened, but it was basically this one kid was talking shit. I said, shut up, bitch. And the fucking teacher's aide thought I was talking to her. And she thought I was calling her a bitch. They told my mom. And my mom I was trying to explain to my mom saying, no, first of all, I wasn't talking to her. Second of all, I didn't say bitch. I said snitch. And my mom said, boy, bitch and snitch do not rhyme. And I said, beat my ass.
Oh yeah, no, you did say something like that.
Beat my ass. I'm not doing this with you. Just beat my ass. I remember I told my mom about this later. And she was telling us some, I don't remember nothing like that. I said, of course you don't. The fuck?
But you, oh my god!
You wanna...
And that's another. Oh,
and let me tell you another one. Let me tell you another one. This one I'm still real pissed about, cause okay, I was at a lunch table. We were surrounded by a whole bunch of niggas. It was a whole bunch of niggas. I don't remember how many other kids, but then the fucking a teacher's aide was sitting right there, right. So we were just chilling. Then they started just talking about my dick and shit. I was like, y'all niggas weird. Leave me alone about my penis. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Exactly. I was like, what? Why y'all keep talking about my dick? And they was like, man, yo dick little. Yo, no, you got a big one probably. Yeah, it's medium. I was like, y'all niggas need to leave me alone.
Were these black people?
I don't remember. Some of them were black, some of them were white. I don't remember fully. But then I remember, and the teacher's aide was completely silent. And then I said, nah, that's why all y'all mothers are whores. And then she speaks up and says, that's like sexual harassment. I said, bitch.
Wow.
If you didn't,
bro.
I was literally telling them I don't want them to speak about my penis. And yet, but when I say something about their mothers, you feel like I'm sexually harassing somebody? This is why your stupid ass ain't getting paid well. I didn't say that, of course, but I wanted to. I was genuinely pissed. I'm still mad. I'm still mad about that. That was the dumbest shit ever.
And it's like, being an adult, I've realized, bro, like the adults that were authority figures in your life, they're just as slow as you are. Like, they don't know.
If not slower.
Like, I hate, oh my gosh, bro. Like, if I could change one thing about like our like education system or anything, bro, stop. Like, just like how we have like old ass presidents and the presidents be old as shit, and I'm like, bro, you about to die. Like, why you a president? Like, it's just like that. I'm like, bro, like, why do some of these people like? Why are some of them still teachers, bro? Like, you're a cough away from being in a casket, and you. Like, come on. And it's obviously more sad that like they need the job. Like, it's more sad that we live in a country where they need that job still. Like, that's the more sad part. But like, no, like I'm telling you, we will one day finally be in a world where they will require people to get like psych evaluations for certain jobs, because like some teachers be going crazy for no reason. Like they just got like the most fucked up ass attitudes, and it's like nothing even happened to y'all. Like, you chose to work here. You chose to put yourself in debt to get a degree to work with students that you don't fuck with. Why you want to work for? Why you want to work to educate kids, and you're in debt and you hate the job? You obviously hate it. You obviously do. Like, stop with the bullshit. You don't think it's I'm doing a service. I really like this. No, the fuck, you fucking hate it. Be real. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve. Teachers is honestly one of my things I hate the most. It's like, Just like some, like I don't hate all teachers, but the majority of the teachers that just like they complain so heavy about something they put themselves in. You knew it was gonna be like you was a student at one point. You know kids don't give a fuck. Stop. So if you want to educate kids, go work for the state of it. Go work for the state board. Go work for the state board of education and get a job in actually affecting the curriculum. Don't try to do the curriculum because it's not gonna work.
I think the worst part about it, there's a lot of teachers, they don't even give a fuck about actually being teachers. They just want like have power over somebody, have authority and shit.
Essentially.
But
yep, they do that all the time.
I'm gonna end it soon. She loves _ Ray 0. Tell me. Any final words?
Man, I just feel like a lot of people in this world need to stop having hate in their heart. But specifically, hell nah, we need hate, nigga. Fuck all that. I love hating on niggas. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like that shit. I just love hating people. I love hating people, bro.
Makes
I
sense.
can't even lie. I love hating niggas, man.
We need the
Don't let it be
dichotomy.
wrong.
I love.
We need the dichotomy between love and hate. You're right. Aloe vera sauce. Any final word?
I think I'm gonna order something to eat. I'm hungry.
Bet.
That's my final word. Yeah, that's the. I'm just hungry. I don't really have nothing to think about. Like, bitch, yeah, I haven't eaten today, so yeah.
All right.
Also, wait, no, I actually do got something to say for it though. Okay, so my big thing that I want to say is make sure that like if you go hate on something, don't be a hypocrite about it though. Like I don't like hate on something. Yeah, go. Everybody's been a hater. Everybody has their hating moments. It's human nature. Don't be a hypocrite though. Like don't be hating on a bitch for doing something that you be doing or you can't do. Like don't be gagging on. Don't be gagging. Don't be shook because this girl she got her Mercedes Benz and it's orange, and you said, "Girl, your Mercedes is so ugly." But then it's like, "Girl, you can't even afford one." So don't do that.
Mm-hmm. My final words is I didn't finish my rant about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I fucking hate how much fan service is in that game because that's literally all it is. Because this one character, one of the main characters, is introduced with a fucking stupid ass sexual anime joke because she was hopped in a nigga bed and fucking called that nigga a pervert because she woke up to that nigga in bed while she was in that nigga's bed and she mad at him like it wasn't his fucking bed, like she didn't go into the boys' room. Like that was the whole fucking introduction. Her whole side quest and shit is just her fucking like just like comparing her body to some other bitch. Like base form, her as a character has nothing sexual, but her design and everything, like her side quests, everything around her will lead you to believe that she's horny as fuck, and everything around the game is just horny as fuck, and it's ass. It's just built ass. It's terrible. Out of like just the story is shit too. The story just sucks dick too. I fucking hate that game. But I love y'all. I hope your mama, auntie, uncle, granddaddy, grandmama, all them are good. Go to your nearest GameStop. Go to your nearest GameStop and just buy something. You know that nobody buys shit from GameStop anymore, so they kind of low on money. Do them niggas a favor. Get something nice for yourself. Keyboard, Funko Pop, something, whatever you niggas like. Okay, I love y'all. Bye-bye.